hate women like you the most. Don't ever step foot in our house again, you parasite!
What? What did I do? Suddenly throwing hot soup at me during an engagement meeting? That's so disrespectful to your mother who prepared the meal.
You're the one who's being disrespectful. My mother spent hours preparing that meal thinking you were worthy of it.
I still don't understand why you suddenly attacked me. What did I do to deserve this?
Playing innocent now? Shut up! You're the one who made that parasite comment. I was so shocked my hand moved on its own.
What parasite comment? I honestly have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't act dumb. You know exactly what you said.
No, I really don't. Please explain what's upsetting you so much.
You said it so proudly that you quit your job to marry my brother. Being a stay-at-home wife just to live an easy life, that's exactly what a parasite is.
What? That's not what I
heard you worked at a prestigious company and was relieved, thinking someone like that would be perfect as my successful brother's wife. But now you're just planning to mooch off my brother and live a lazy life? Don't mess with me!
You've got it wrong, Madison. That's not why I quit my job.
Save your excuses. I saw right through your act during dinner.
If you just let me explain.
Don't lie, you parasite! Nobody would quit a job paying over $100,000 a year unless they're planning to become a lazy You're just another gold digger after all, you greedy old hag.
Greedy old hag?
Yes, that's exactly what you are, pretending to be successful just to trap my brother.
I think you should calm down and listen to what I have to say.
You're just after our family fortune, aren't you? You're plotting to live a life of luxury because my brother's the heir to a historic luxury hotel.
Please, just listen to me for a moment.
What could you possibly say to defend yourself? That you're in love? Please.
There's a completely different reason why I quit my job.
I don't need to hear excuses from a parasite. Next time, I'll pour boiling soup over your head. That should get rid of pests like you.
Are you serious? Making threats now?
It's not a threat, it's a promise. I won't let you take advantage of my brother.
Do you even understand your position?
I'm a caring sister looking out for her brother. Someone needs to protect him from gold diggers like you.
This is hopeless. You're completely unreasonable. Let's end this for today and talk another time. We can clear up these misunderstandings then.
Running away because I exposed your true nature?
No, I'm leaving because this conversation isn't productive.
There's nothing to talk about with a parasite. Just break up with my brother already.
I think it's best if we continue this discussion when you're calmer.
Don't act so high and mighty. Just admit you're after our money and leave.
I'm ending this conversation now. We can talk when you're ready to listen.
Good. Run away and don't come back, you gold-digging parasite.
Has the swelling gone down? I just made an appointment at the dermatology clinic nearby for this afternoon. I've got your insurance card ready too, so we can go right after lunch. I know it's hot and painful, but hang in there just a bit longer.
Thanks for being so quick to help, Daniel. The ice is helping, but it still stings.
I can't believe this happened. Are you sure you don't want to go to the emergency room instead?
The dermatology clinic should be fine. The swelling has gone down since I've been icing it. But I'll get it checked out just to be safe.
My sister will pay for all the medical costs. I've already told her she has to take responsibility.
How did she react to that?
She's still being stubborn, but that's not important right now. I'm so sorry about today. I never thought Madison would do something like that. What got into her?
Should I show you the messages she just sent me?
She's messaging you now? What's she saying?
Well, she seems to have misunderstood something. She thinks I'm going to be completely dependent on you and just be a stay-at-home wife. She seems to think that all housewives are lazy.
What?
Here, take a look at this message she just sent. You're just planning to play around all day as a housewife, right? You're just after Daniel's assets, aren't you?
That's ridiculous. Why would she even think that?
I guess quitting my job made her suspicious.
What? Why would she assume that? If anything, you're giving up your career to help me.
It wasn't that impressive of a career.
Stop downplaying your achievements. You were a director at a major corporation. That's plenty impressive.
There are lots of directors out there.
And you would have kept climbing the corporate ladder, too. The way you talk about your work, I know you loved it.
I did love it, but helping you is more important to me than any career. You know that.
I still feel guilty about you leaving your position.
Don't be. As marketing director, I've gained experience in product promotion and strategy development. I want to use all my experience and connections to help you.
And that's exactly why having you help with our family business would be worth 100 people.
You're exaggerating now.
I'm serious. Our historic luxury hotel may have a great reputation, but we've been losing customers year by year. I want to revitalize the hotel during my generation.
I've actually been thinking about that. We should try to get regular guests to visit more frequently.
What else do you have in mind?
And attract younger customers, too. Some hotels are focusing on international tourists these days.
See, this is exactly what I mean. You're already thinking about strategies.
It's just basic marketing principles.
Yeah, there's so much potential for our hotel to grow. That's why my parents are so happy about you becoming part of the family.
And yet, who would have thought Madison would be so strongly against our marriage?
Don't worry about Madison. I'll explain everything to her properly.
Do you think she'll listen?
Who knew she'd make such wild assumptions just because you quit your job? I'll make her understand.
It would really help if you could clear up her misunderstanding. I don't think she'll listen to anything I say.
Leave it to me. She might be stubborn, but she's not unreasonable.
After what happened today, I'm not so sure about that.
Trust me, I'll deal with her. For now, you focus on getting your burn checked out. I'll make sure my sister apologizes later.
I hope you're right about this.
I am. Now let's get you to that clinic.
I'm not going to apologize. I didn't do anything wrong.
So you think throwing hot soup at someone is acceptable behavior?
You deserved it. I was protecting my brother.
Really? Don't you think your attitude is terrible after giving me burns based on a misunderstanding?
Shut up! It's your fault for making me misunderstand.
Excuse me? How exactly is it my fault?
You're the one who quit your job. What was I supposed to think?
Maybe you could have asked instead of jumping to conclusions?
Besides, our family doesn't need your help. What could someone who worked at some fancy company possibly do for us?
Would you like to hear about my actual experience?
Don't try to impress me with your corporate title.
Thanks to my 10 years in the marketing department, I have both experience and connections. I plan to use everything I have to contribute to the family business.
10 years? That's nothing special.
I've managed numerous successful campaigns and projects during that time.
Huh, what's so special about working for 10 years? You were just an employee. The company was impressive, not you.
What did you say?
You heard me. The company carried you.
You have no idea what my work involved, do you?
You're one of those pathetic people who overestimate themselves because of their company title. You personally have no real abilities.
That's not true. I achieved real results in the company. That's why I was promoted to director.
Anyone can get promoted if they stay long enough.
That's not how it works in competitive companies.
It's impossible for you. A stupid woman without even basic knowledge can't do anything.
Stupid woman?
Yes, stupid. At least I have proper education. I'm studying at a university right now. I'm learning marketing in the economics department so I can help our family hotel. So shut up, you delusional woman.
Oh, you're studying marketing in college?
Yes, to help my brother improve our hotel. Unlike you, I'm getting proper training. You didn't even go to college, did you? My brother told me you only went to some no-name commercial high school.
That's right, I didn't go to college. I started working right after high school, then changed jobs. I happened to end up in the marketing department, and everything I know comes from self-study and years of experience.
Self-study? Don't make me laugh. Study is totally worthless. You're just a worthless old hag.
Worthless old hag? You really love that insult, don't you?
Yes, book smarts beat street smarts any day. You might have gotten some results, but that was just luck. It wasn't because of your abilities at all, you delusional, worthless hag.
You really believe that, don't you?
Of course I do. What could someone like you possibly know?
Excuse me?
Getting all cocky just because you worked at a big company. My brother and parents might have expectations for you, but I can see right through you. You're just a useless, delusional hag. Don't act so high and mighty when you don't even know how tough the real business is.
The real business, you say? That's interesting.
What's so interesting about it? You're an amateur.
Well, this amateur just found evidence of embezzlement.
What?
And I'm pretty sure the culprit is you, Madison.
Me? What are you talking about?
The numbers don't lie.
You're making things up to scare me.
But since I'm just an amateur who doesn't know the business, I'm not sure. Being a delusional, worthless hag and all, maybe I should report this to Daniel first for consultation.
You don't have any proof.
Should we test that theory?
You're bluffing.
Following the chain of command is basic business practice, right? I'll go call Daniel now.
Wait, don't contact my brother yet.
Oh, why shouldn't I?
You can't just make accusations without talking to me first.
Now you want to talk? That's interesting.
Just don't. But what do you mean you found embezzlement? And why do you think I'm the culprit?
As Daniel probably told you, I plan to help run the hotel after we get married. So I've been preparing by reviewing the books from the past few years.
You've been looking through our financial records?
Of course. Isn't that what any responsible person would do?
Huh?
Looking at the books gives you a good picture of how the business is doing. It's also helpful for finding hints about future challenges and strategies. Oh, sorry. You'd know all this since you're studying it in college, right?
Of course I know that, but that doesn't mean you can easily find embezzlement. Nobody's noticed anything until now.
Maybe they weren't looking closely enough.
What exactly did you find?
Well, I did work at a major corporation for 10 years. My boss was especially strict, the kind who would blow up if even one number was misaligned in a document. So I developed a habit of spotting small discrepancies and suspicious points.
No way.
Want me to share what I found with the family?
Tell me what you found first.
It took time, but I found several suspicious money transfers. Money has been slowly disappearing over the past year. Altogether, it's probably around several $100,000.
You found all that?
The pattern was quite clever, actually. Small amounts, spread out over time.
That doesn't prove anything.
But right now, it's just suspicious activity. I need to confirm with Daniel and your parents, since they're the active management. After all, I'm just an amateur who doesn't know the business. Maybe I'm just misunderstanding things. So, shall I call him now?
Absolutely not. Please don't tell anyone about this.
Huh? Why not? I'm just a delusional hag after all, so I need someone to verify.
Please stop. I'll admit everything. I admit I did the embezzlement, so please don't tell anyone.
No way! This can't be true! Maddie, you really did embezzle money?
Huh?
My own sister, a hotel owner's daughter, embezzling money from her own family's business! This is unprecedented!
What? Daniel? Why is my brother suddenly messaging me on my chat with Alice? I was just messaging with Alice!
What's wrong with me being with my fiancé? We came to formally greet Mom and Dad about the marriage while you were at university.
What? You're both at home right now?
Yeah, since things wouldn't go smoothly with you around. Our parents wanted to apologize for your rudeness last time, so we thought we'd have a peaceful engagement meeting with just the four of us.
What?
Then you happened to message Alice and we thought you were finally going to apologize. But instead you showed no remorse and even confessed to embezzlement. Mom nearly fainted next to me.
Oh, no. I can't believe the whole family found out at once. Why didn't you tell me you were at home, that nasty woman?
Don't you dare lash out. First explain yourself. When did you start embezzling? What did you use the money for?
Well,
And don't try to minimize it. Alice found the exact amounts and dates.
how detailed are these records?
Let me warn you, don't even think about lying or making excuses. We can search your room right now if we need to.
I'm sorry. My boyfriend said he was in trouble and needed money. I just wanted to help him a little.
What? You were giving the embezzled money to your boyfriend?
He really needed it. He was in a difficult situation. He said I was the only one he could rely on, and he promised we'd get married right after graduation if I helped him. When someone says that, how could I abandon him?
How much did you give him?
All of the money I took.
What kind of man needs hundreds of thousands of dollars from a college student? And offering marriage in return, that's ridiculous! Bring your boyfriend to our house right now!
He's not a bad person. He just needed help.
Name, now!
Huh? He has nothing to do with this.
Nothing to do with this, he took stolen money!
I gave it to him willingly.
Shut up, he's just as guilty. Bring him here quickly or I'll search your room. I'll contact every guy you might be dating. Is that what you want?
You wouldn't dare.
Try me. I'll call every single one of your friends if I have to.
Fine, I'll bring my boyfriend, okay?
Within the hour. I mean it.
He's already here. My boyfriend is Mr. Black, the hotel chef.
What? Chef Black? He's married.
But he said his relationship with his wife was over. He said I was the one he loved most and he'd marry me.
Are you insane? He has 3 kids.
He said they weren't happy together anymore.
You've got to be kidding me. I thought it might be some guy in a band, but the culprit was one of our own staff. I'm gonna grab Black right now. You get back home immediately.
Help me, Alice! My family disowned me. They said, we don't know any daughter who would steal from the family, and we never raised a daughter to get involved with married men. They threw me out with all my belongings.
What did you expect would happen?
They're being too harsh. This isn't fair.
Well, what did you expect? You're not a little kid anymore. Even as a college student, you should know right from wrong.
But isn't disowning me going too far? I'm only a junior in college with another year until graduation. They said we won't pay tuition for a daughter we've disowned.
Oh my, that is quite serious.
You have to help me. You're the only one they might listen to.
Why would they listen to me?
Without tuition, I'll have to drop out. I've been studying all this time to help with the family hotel business. This is so unfair.
I think stealing from the family business is far worse. Your parents must be heartbroken right now.
Can't you understand my position at all?
I understand perfectly. You betrayed your family's trust.
Hey, could you maybe pay my tuition for next year instead?
Me?
Even though you quit, you were working at a top company until recently, and as a director, you must have had a pretty good salary. Paying 1 year's tuition should be nothing for you, right?
Well, I did make over $100,000 and have good savings, so your tuition wouldn't be a problem. But I'm not going to give you a single penny.
What? Why not?
Why should I help someone who threw hot soup at me?
That was a mistake. I was just emotional.
Why? Simply because I don't want to. I have no desire to help someone who called me a parasite, even if it was a misunderstanding.
Oh.
Let's see, you also called me a greedy hag and a delusional hag, among other lovely things.
Look, I'll apologize for all of that. I'm so sorry for saying such horrible things. So please don't abandon me.
Sorry, Madison. I can be quite petty. A rushed apology when you're desperate doesn't make me feel forgiving at all.
No way.
You could just drop out of college, you know? Since you're disowned, you won't have anywhere to use what you've learned anyway. Why not just run off with your married boyfriend? I hear he's getting fired from the hotel and divorcing his wife. Oh wait, you can't even contact him anymore, can you? Since he blocked you and dumped you.
He lost his job and family because of me, then got angry and said I was just an ATM to him. He said I never even liked you and threw me away.
What a terrible man. Good riddance. Even if it was by chance, he wasn't worthy of Daniel's family hotel.
The money I gave him just went to gambling, and now his wife is suing me for damages. Plus, I'm dropping out of college. My life is over.
Well, you brought this all on yourself.
Please, you don't have to lend me money, but at least convince my parents and brother. I'm truly sorry from the bottom of my heart. Please tell them to at least not disown me.
That's also impossible. I'm just an amateur newcomer. I don't have that kind of influence.
What?
Your parents and Daniel are my future bosses. I can't question management decisions.
But...
Remember what you said about me being just an amateur? Guess you were right.
Please, I'm begging you.
You studied economics for 3 years in college, right? Why don't you try marketing your own life? Good luck with that. I heard Madison later dropped out of college. I don't know where she is now, but she's paying installments for both the compensation to the chef's wife and the money she stole from the hotel. She seems to be managing to live with some kind of job. Rumor has it she's working and living at a small hotel somewhere, but apparently she's annoying everyone by trying to give management advice despite being a newcomer. She seems to be doing her best in her own way. As for Daniel and me, we registered our marriage and had our wedding ceremony after things settled down. Since then, I've been officially helping with the management, and our bookings are gradually increasing. I plan to keep working hard for my beloved husband.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.